name is Tracy Goodrich, and my education journey started at APU in 2011. I had the privilege of being in an APU HDEV program and completing my BA in 19 months with a wonderful cohort of fellow educators. After graduation, I was hired by Bethel Christian School to be their second grade teacher. I quickly jumped in and found my sea legs in the classroom. I absolutely loved my class and thoroughly enjoyed teaching. After teaching a couple years, I knew that it was time to go back and fulfill the dream of gaining my multiple subject credential. I knew that in order to truly become the teacher God had called me to be, I needed to gain current teaching strategies and equip myself with the proper educational tools to reach each and every student that came to my class. Having graduated from APU with my BA, I knew that I wanted to go back to get my credential. I loved the fact that APU offered a master's in digital teaching and learning along with multiple subject credential. Being a teacher in the classroom today is much different than 20 years ago. I knew that in order to reach my students, I needed to be able to embrace technology and bring my classroom into the 21st century. Throughout the master's courses, I have seen growth in the areas of technology as well as professionally. The first course, EDUC 511, Foundations in Digital Teaching and Learning, I was introduced to LiveBinders, a wonderful online portfolio website. We also learned about Symbaloo, which is a great site to keep all educational apps organized. The importance of teaching my students digital citizenship was also covered in this course. In EDUC 512, Instructional Applications Productivity Software, I enjoyed learning how to create my own web quest. I loved the idea of creating a quest that my students could utilize either in the class or at home. We were also taught how to embed videos into PowerPoint presentations. EDUC 514, Digital Video in the Classroom, I was equipped to create educational videos that my students would be interested in watching. We were taught how to use green screen effects as well as use iMovie to make quality videos for the classroom. I also enjoyed learning how to create videos using different special effects apps such as Effexo and FX Guru for the iPad. EDUC 515, Evolving Educational Technologies, introduced me to the world of blogging. Before this course, I had never even thought about blogging. I definitely see the benefits of having a blog for my classroom. I was also challenged to set up a Twitter account. Although I understand the benefits of Twitter, I don't see myself using it on a regular basis. We were also challenged to create an infographic, which I truly enjoyed and plan to do more of in the future. The skill that I was most excited about learning was screencasting. It was so wonderful to learn how to create educational how-to videos for my students. I plan to do more screencasting for different lessons in the future. I felt that the most challenging course was EDUC 522, Learning in the 21st Century. This course taught me how to incorporate Dr. Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences into a full unit plan. My unit plan was on the life cycle of butterfly for second grade science. Not only were we required to differentiate lessons plans for all MIs, but we were to utilize different technological devices throughout the unit plan. Our final project was to create a video informing educators about the unit plan and what the students would learn throughout the unit. During EDUC 526, our Capstone experience, we were given the opportunity to expand on our unit plan. We took our daily lessons and differentiated for GATE, SPED, and ELL students. I found this to be a great tool to enhance the unit we had already worked so hard on. During 526, we were also given the challenge to do a self-study. I feel that I had the most personal growth while doing the self-study. I chose to do my self-study on creating peace and harmony in the home by putting procedures and routines in place for everyone in the family. When I first started the study, chaos consumed my home. Dishes piled up, mornings were chaotic, and there was more dirty laundry than I cared to admit. After doing some research, I quickly recognized that if I wanted a peaceful home, I needed to start with me. Although I am not normally a list and chart person, all research said it was the best way to keep things organized. I quickly put a family chart together, and within a week, experienced a change in our home atmosphere. Research also stated how important it was to have me time as well as date nights with my husband. I stopped using the excuse that we were too busy and put my relationship with my husband on my priority list. Taking the time to have communication with each other allowed us to come together as a united front, having the ripple effect of peace and harmony being poured into our home. Throughout this program, I have been able to grow as a teacher, and I look forward to what the Lord has for me in the years to come. I see myself being a teacher that helps to bring even more technology into our school. I want my students to strive not only to learn, but create learning experiences for themselves. I want to be the teacher that is willing to think outside the box and reach each and every student that graces my door. Although my educational journey at APU is coming to an end, my lifelong learning journey continues.